Hey, so we're back in Muscle Hut Gym. It is early hours of the morning. Those who don't know, me and Abe are up at stupid o'clock. So it's about 4 a.m. or 3:50 or whatever. And it's time to train some fucking legs. Abe obviously has a very, very busy schedule. You know, he's the CEO of My Dubai, one of the biggest water companies in Dubai. So we have to get shit done when we have to get shit done. So that means training when we got fucking train, which is right now. So we're gonna put him for a leg session. We're gonna break it down. You'll probably hear us chat some bullshit in between sessions about life, experiences, and just getting after it, which we're in 4 a.m. so we're in golden hours, you know, and we're just buzzing to get after it in the gym. So let's go. One, slow that negative, slow. 2, good. 3, good. Slow negative. 4, good. 5, good, slow. 6, good, slow negative. Pause, get it? 7, keep that tension. 7, good. 8, good, and again, let's go, come on, work. 9, good, come on, work, come on, slow, get it. 10, don't speed up the reps, stay locked in. 10, come on, let's go, up, get it. 11, come on, work, Abe, let's go, up. 12, 3 more, come on, get it, all you. 2 more, let's go, 2 more. Get it. One more, finish job. All you, grind out. Yes, good set. Oh. So yeah, guys, people might think we're pretty crazy, you know, when we wake up at 1:30, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. But one thing I want to say, and I'm sure Abe will really agree with me, is that it's all about discipline, guys, you know, and discipline is something that needs to be practiced on a daily basis. It's something that is very easily lost if you don't consistently practice, you know? And I say to anyone out there, like, whatever your routine is, stick to it. You know, the days that you feel tired, you've still got to be disciplined. The days that you feel good, you've got to be disciplined. Set the alarm, wake up at the same time every day, and look at some of the greats in the world, the greatest business people, the greatest athletes. Some of these great people, watch what they do. They have the most immaculate routines. Their consistency on a day-to-day is practiced. Their discipline is practiced. Everything aligns, okay? And I think it's very, very important that you understand that if you want to be successful and if you want to get where you want to be in life, routine is probably one of the most important things we can ever do. And discipline is something that must be practiced daily. And don't think that, you know, we wake up every single day and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to get up. I'll be honest, like 2 out of 7 days, usually I'm like, fuck this, you know? But I still get up, I still turn up, and I'm in here and I'm doing the work. And that's the reality, is discipline is something that you must practice on a daily. I don't know if Abe's got a little thing to add on that.
Yeah, I always say, and a lot of people see on my Instagram, I have got my saying, discipline creates freedom. So it doesn't matter whether it's business, fitness, whatever goal, discipline creates the freedom. If you don't do the hard stuff, you won't get the freedom in life. And you'll see with what we do, as Jamie just said, it's not easy getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock cardio, our training, but that discipline gives us the freedom. And what we're going to be doing now, over a 6-month period, you're going to see the behind the scenes. It's not scripted, this is real, and you're going to see where we start and where we're going to end. But discipline creates freedom. Success leaves clues. There's a reason why people achieve what they achieve. There's a reason Jamie has achieved what he achieves. It's not false, it's not scripted. I thought I got up early. I thought I got up early.
I'm testing him now, Now we're on this battle.
Now we're on a battle. I wake up, I'm having my breakfast. The guy's already driving to the gym, 1:30 a.m.
And that's the thing that you also realize, guys, is that surround yourself with people who bring the best out of you. Surround yourself with success. Your circle should fucking excite you. Like my circle right now excites me, they motivate me. I'm up like You know, we're pushing each other to be the absolute best version of ourselves. And that's such an important thing. Some of you guys live in these circles that are cages. They're stopping you from growing. They're stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself. So stay around people who uplift you, who want to see you win, who want to see you do better. At the end of the day, there's enough food for everyone to fucking eat. The reality is you got to keep your circle tight, keep it close, make sure they motivate you and bring you the best success in life. Let's go. 2, slow. 3, good, slow. 4, keep locked in, slow that negative. Don't rush it. 5, good, don't rush it. Up. 6, don't rush it, Abe. Come on, stay locked in, let's go. 7, good, let's go. Come on, up. 8, good, and again. Up. 9, one more, finish job. All you. Finish it. Yes, good set. One more in there. Ooh. So here we're just using hamstring curl. Really just making sure he's staying super controlled in his reps. And like one thing that I think is really important to take into account, especially with someone like Abe, is 1, Abe has a very, very busy job as a CEO. 2, he's his age we have to take into account, you know? And the reality is his training has to revolve around that. So if I'm coming in here and absolutely trying to destroy him, it's gonna produce nothing good. All it's going to produce is heavy central nervous system fatigue, which is going to compound, then it's going to affect his work, and then it's also going to affect his recovery and muscle growth. So when we're scheduling his training now, we're very, very smart. The volume isn't excessively high. The reps are done immaculate and efficiently with accuracy. And that way we're getting the most out of the muscle and not taxing the central nervous system. And I think this is something that a lot of older guys need to take into account with the training and how it's set up. They need to understand that excessive volume is just going to cause central nervous system fatigue. So it's trying to map out a program that is efficient, effective, and you get the most out of doing the least. And especially when these guys have been training for years and years, their ability to recuperate more muscle fibers during a set is far superior than, 10 years ago when they've not learned the skill of training. Remember, training is a skill. Being efficient and effectively working the muscle is a skill. So over time, we can get away with much less volume if we stay accurate and locked in. So when you notice he's doing the reps, they're very slow control, they're pausing the negative, they're pausing the stretch, they're slow in the negative, and all the focus on the muscle. And that way, the overall volume can be less, means less central nervous system fatigue, which allows him to go to work and be hella productive and act normally, and also means more ability to recover.
Anything?
So a subject I wanted to touch on is around coaching and mentoring and being world class. So for me, I'm in a fortunate position. I get to work with Jamie, and let me touch on coaching, because everyone talks about coaching and results, and I think I'm not inspiring to be Olympia bodybuilding. I just want to be the best I can be. But what I can show you, me and Jamie have been, I think we're in our 4th week back together. So Jamie does everything for me. He does my nutrition, he does my programming, he does my supplementation. And what you're going to see over a series of weeks, you're going to see the changes. And what amazes me when it comes to coaching, and it's the same in business, people invest, but they don't actually get results. And what you're going to see, the stuff that he does behind the scenes, it's not magic, but you'll see the changes, because when you've got that attention to detail, and I did a post on this last week, how many coaches will program a client and get up early morning to do it? Everyone talks and says, oh, I love coaching, I love inspiring people, but I don't think there's many people that will follow my type of program, get up early morning. Honestly, it's so inspiring. And when your coach shows up and does that, that makes you want to give 100%. And one thing I can guarantee you, me and Jamie did, I think, a 3 or 4 month prep last year. We got some good results. But within 4 weeks, my body's already transforming.
Crazy.
And that is the benefit of having a coach. Yeah. And you'll see so much stuff on Instagram about supplementation, peptides. But if you really want results, invest. And it's the same in business. If you want results, you have to invest, and hopefully you'll see what goes on behind the scenes. We're going to capture everything: supplementation, posing. And as Jamie said, I'm 58 years old. So I need someone that can really program my training, because I don't want to get injured. but I also want to train hard. So, you know, invest in a good coach, invest in a good mentor, and you'll really see the results.
Come on, don't rush him. Two more, get it. 9, one more. Finish it. Good set.
So how do I get up at 2 a.m.? Getting up at 2 a.m. for me, it's like clockwork. It's like getting up and brushing my teeth. But it didn't start like that. It's all about having that discipline, motivation to get up. But for me, I've got goals, I've got things I want to achieve. And doing the uncomfortable things has helped me to achieve what I've achieved. So for me, getting up at 2 a.m., I visualize what I want to get out of the day. I get disciplined. I always like to start the day with cardio. When I'm doing cardio, it really helps me to reflect on my goals, what I need to do. I can answer my work emails. So 2 a.m. for me, people say it's crazy, but I get everything done in work blocks. So my first part of the day is 2 a.m., do all my training. Then I got my business work block, and then I've got my evening work block with the family. But 2 a.m. for me is the discipline that creates the freedom. And trust me, once you look into that routine, you'll see the discipline creates the freedom. Yeah?
Ready? Rip off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good one. Perfect. Slow negative. 2, good. Slow negative. 3. Just give me one more.
Oh, the stretch on that's amazing.
4, good, yeah, good. One more plate, you think?
Yeah.
I'll do a little reel on this one, right,
Yeah.
because it's such a really good.
Also
Okay,
explain what you're doing for my legs and the shoes and the changes you've made.
Okay, so guys, this is probably one of my favorite movements when it comes to building quads. Really important thing, and I recommend that all you guys do it, is invest in a really good pair of squat shoes, invest in a torque pad, yep, and also a little block here really helps. So what the squat shoes and torque pad do, allow for more knee flexion. They allow you to get a better range of motion, so you can almost imagine your hamstring touching your calf, and they really allow you to have more stability, okay? Because you find that when people use like other shoes, they're just very unstable. This is amazing little bit of kit just to bring the hips up, because what we find is with a hip press is when we're sat on the floor, we kind of get a little bit too much drive from the glute and the hip, whereas this will just put all the tension on the quads. So when he's doing this movement, what you really need to focus on is a really slow negative. Pause in that pocket and don't drive out explosively from the pocket. Almost focus on squeezing out. You'll find like a lot of injuries can come when people are so explosive out of the pocket because the hips and the glutes take over. So here we're trying to put all the emphasis on the quads. Now with Abe, one of the main things is to bring up his legs. So his leg development is very crucial, and that's why his training needs to be set up directly for quad development, okay? And that's why you guys with weak quads out there, really invest in a pair of squat shoes, invest in a torque pad. Honestly, the tension and stress you put on the quads without engaging any hamstrings and glute is insane, you know? Because what you find with a lot of like leg pressing movements, guys just start to let the glutes fire, let the hamstrings fire. Here we're just trying to isolate the quads completely, you know? So you can use this torque pad on like a fucking pendulum, on a hack squat, and it's just all gonna be super quad dominant. So quads, I honestly like to stay in the higher rep ranges, sort of 12 to 15 reps. I feel like anything lower than that, you're just putting a lot of stress on the tendons and the joints. And guys, remember that as we get stronger, our tendons and joints don't necessarily get stronger. And I feel like that's when a lot of injuries happen. So that 12 to 15 rep range is kind of like my sweet spot in my personal opinion. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to run it up on here. Get it. Slow negative. Slow, pause. Drive, good, yes. So down, pause, good. Try get a little bit deeper if you can. Try get hamstring to calf. There you go, perfect. Perfect rep, 3, every rep like that. Come on, let's go. Hamstring to calf, 4, just sit in that pocket for a little bit. 5, perfect rep, let's go. Pause in that pocket. 6, good, perfect rep, Abe. Pause in that pocket. Let's go, slow, push. 7, don't rush him now, don't rush him. Stay locked in, stay locked in. 8, drive it out, come on, let's go. Stay locked in, all you. 9, don't rush it, don't rush it, don't rush it. You squeeze out of that pocket, squeeze out of that pocket. Slow, pause, get it. 10, good, keep working. Slow, pause. 11, come on, work, I want 15, come on. Slow, pause. 12, good, come on, let's go. Work, 3 more. Drive, squeeze, 2 more, let's go. Let's work. Get it, 1 more, finish job. Let's go, finish job. Let's get it. Oh, yep. Good set. When you see me training like clients, I train quite intense, and I genuinely feel that intensity actually saves a lot of injuries, because when people have these 2-3 minute breaks and they're lifting stupid amount of weight, we have to remember that the joint and tendon doesn't get stronger, you know? So training intense kind of limits somewhat the ability of weight you're allowed to use, which in turn kind of protects you from injury a little bit more. You know, like I'm don't get me wrong, I'm all for progressive overload, but I think we need to think about it in a smart way. If you're getting stronger whilst training intense and training with accuracy and, you know, perfect form, then as long as the strength is progressing week by week, that's what truly matters. I think when we're taking 3-4 minutes rest in between sets and we're just pounding stupid load, you know, and especially guys who are heavily muscled, obviously with a lot of muscle comes a lot of strength. So I feel like, you know, that's when the joints and tendons take the load, and that's when an injury occurs. So that's why I like to move quick in training, and that's why I'm a big believer in training intense, because I feel like the long term, you'll last longer in terms of longevity, because you're able to sort of control the load to a certain extent and stay locked in. 5, work. Come on. 8, 9, good. 3 more. Oh, finish the job. Yes. Finish the job. Come on, AB. There we go. Yeah, one more. Work. Let's get it. Yeah, good set. I can see when I train him obviously every day, pretty much, like we train Tuesday to Friday, don't we?
Yeah.
And I can see his body change so much. And you know the crazy thing is, so believe it or not, Abe had a good 6 months off cycle, and also just getting his bloods immaculate. And we literally got his blood work like a fucking 25-year-old, you know? Which I think is a really, really important thing to understand, that the healthier the body is, the more responsive the body is. So health markers are absolutely essential in getting them in place before starting a cycle. And you'll find that the body's response once a body is healthy is just insane. Your body is like a sponge. You know, I've done it myself with my own last 9 weeks. I had 3 months off cycle, 2 months prior to that onto TRT, and my body was like a sponge, and it changes so quick. So there's a big thing that you guys can take away from this, is like, your body needs a break for one, and also a healthy body is a happy body, which is also a responsive body.
Absolutely. I think, as I said, I'm 58 years old, and if you want a long fitness career or you want to be healthy, it's really worth investing in a proper coach, someone that knows what they're doing, someone that runs proper blood work. And trust me, Jamie monitored all my health parameters, and we don't do anything if anything's out of spec. You make sure everything's perfect.
Now he's like a 25-year-old.
And
20-year-old.
I think the other game changer that I think, there's some really good supplements now out there that I think can really help your health. And I'm not talking about gear, I'm talking about the more peptides, certain supplements. I've been using a lot of Project AD supplements that Jamie's done. One of the really good ones is Good Morning, and also a digestive protocol that I've got. It's a game changer in terms of digestion. I've got a sleep protocol now as well. Busy CEO, find it hard to switch off. So these are all the things Jamie's done behind the scenes for me. And honestly, the changes I've made in 4 weeks is amazing. And you'll see over the coming weeks.
He got up at, I was thinking, do I message him this morning? I was like, he's usually on the treadmill now. Like, do I message him, make sure he's okay? Is the sleep protocol?
Funny story. Last year, I used to get up at 2:30. We used to drive all the way to Oxygen, probably start at 4:30. Back then, we're both locked in, both motivated. We didn't complain. We used to think, fuck, this is early. Now,
It's a different level, man.
woke up this morning, 1:20 a.m. on Jamie's Instagram. He's already in his car driving. So I find that quite motivating. We're both very competitive and we inspire each other. But when I see that 1:20 a.m., it makes me think, damn, I'm late. And it's 2:30, I'm having my breakfast. And I think, wow, this morning I'm late. That just shows you the positive environment we're in.
Yeah.
We're all inspiring each other. We've got different goals, but honestly, we all want to see each other win. And the three of us, when we get together, we call it the dream team. We've got different dreams, ambitions with different ages, but we all want to inspire each other. We want to see each other doing well. In life, so many negative people are jealous. We try and help each other, we give each other advice, we're all at different age groups, and we all inspire each other. And we all talk about circles, but circles are the important thing. Who you surround yourself with is who you become.
1, pause in that pocket. 2, controlled aggression, mindset. There you go. Just like life, discipline in your reps. Good. Don't make them sloppy when they get hard. When life gets hard, you stay disciplined. Let's go. Stay locked in, discipline in your reps. Come on, Abe, let's go. Locked in. Don't throw them away. Every rep counts. Good. Come on. Don't throw them away. Let's go. Discipline with every fucking rep. Good. 3 more. Come on. Discipline with every rep. It gets hard, you stay disciplined. Let's go. Squeeze. 2 more. Stay hard, get more discipline. Let's go. Come on. Work. Drive. 1 more. Finish it. Pure discipline, pure accuracy. Let's go. Get it. Drive out of it. Yes, good set. It's true when you think about it, with everything in life, discipline is the number 1 thing that's going to make successful. So even with your reps in the gym, it's learning how to switch your mindset of when it gets hard, I still stay disciplined in the way I'm performing my reps. So, as the reps get harder and I want to speed it up and it gets harder and I want to run away, no, I'm disciplined, I'm locked in, I'm accurate. Just like the same discipline you use to get up in the morning every morning. The same discipline you use at work, the same discipline you use in your relationship, the same discipline you use in life. You've got to take that discipline and that thing that can be lost if you don't practice it, and you put it into motion daily, because we can come in here and we can train like shit and then we lose the discipline. And that's how we can potentially get injured. So it's the discipline is literally the whole, it covers absolutely everything, the training, the life, the business.
There was something you said to me last year when we was on Oxygen, I don't know if you remember. Run towards the pain.
100%.
Go towards the pain.
Don't run away from it.
And that can be used in all different areas of life. It can be used in the gym.
Run through it.
When them reps get hard, because leg day's a killer. It can be relationships. It can be when you're lying to yourself. It can be when you're not doing the goals. Go towards the difficult thing. Get uncomfortable. And that's where the growth happens. It happens in the gym, it happens in life. And we have this chats all the time about real life.
I think a lot of people get comfortable, whereas uncomfort causes growth. And that's something that everyone has to realize in life, that uncomfortable situations, whether a relationship, whether business, whether training, that hard shit that you got to go through, you have to go through it. Because once you go through it, you come out on the other side on top. You know what I mean? And then you look back and you're like, wait a minute, I got through that, I can do anything. And it's learning that comfort, embrace uncomfortable times. Embrace them. Learn to embrace them, learn to enjoy it. Because you have to be a little bit fucked up and kind of find joy in it. Because if you learn to enjoy them and that this is temporary, but once I go through this, I will come out on top and I will be better. That's the thing that we have to understand. So anyone who's going through some hard shit, whether a relationship,
and we all go through hard shit.
Relationship, business, training, life's fucking hard. But learn to get fucking uncomfortable, and eventually you'll be unstoppable.
And going through the pain does get to the pleasure, but it's difficult. It's difficult.
Good, there you go. 2, nice, good. 3, good. 4, good. 5, good. 6, good. 10, 5 more. 5, good. Don't rush it. 4, good. Let's go. Get it. 3, get it. Come on, nearly there. 2, one more. Finish the job. Finish it. Yes, good set.
He's on down here as well, isn't it?
It's cold down here, bro.
Yeah.
Red's upstairs. Fuck. Yeah. The intensity just keeps going up every fucking session. Let's go. Good. 2, yeah, it's changing a lot. 3, good. 4, nice big squeeze. 5, good. 6, good. 7, good, come on. 8, 9, come on, don't rush it. 10, good. 11, good. 12, come on. 3 partials. 1, come on. 2 partials. 2, 1 more. Yes, good set.
This machine is really deceiving because
well, yeah, we used it the other day.
Like you think it's light, don't you? But it's fucking.
Bro, I did that. Like my leg session the other day, I did the leg press, and I came on here and I was like, I can't lift fuck all on here. My legs are fried because we did the pendulum with the torque pad, and then we did the leg press with the torque pad. And we came on here and I was fried.
But this gym's sick. I mean, I really like Muscle Heart. I think the kit they've invested in reminds me of the UK as well,
it's
isn't it?
a UK vibe, UK
vibe for Dubai.
Yeah.
Leg equipment, back equipment, now with a new chest piece is really, really nice gym, Muscle Heart. And you know, we have some sick workouts in it, don't we? Oh, it's really nice.
2, good. 3, good. There you go. 4, again, good. 5, work. Come on, let's go. 6, good, and again. 7, and again. 8, good. 9, good, come on. 10, good, and again. 11, come on. 12, give me 5 partials. 1, 2, 3, good set.
Oh, fuck.
1, good, big squeeze. 2, nice. 3, good. 4, good. 5, and again. 6, and again. 7, good, and again. 8, good, come on, work. 2, one more, finish it. Get it. Good set. Fuck. So guys, when it comes to coaching as well, remember, number 1 rule is when you're working with a coach, stick to the fucking plan, okay? So many guys don't see results, and it's always a case when they deviate from the plan or they go off plan. The reality is coaching is very, very simple. If you stick to the plan and you work with a top quality coach and a good coach, you will get fucking results. Now, again, it all comes down to the simple fact of being consistent week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. And it's the guys that focus on winning every fucking day and ticking the boxes that they need to tick every day. It's what I say to all my clients. Don't focus on the overall week. Don't focus on the month. Focus on winning the fucking day.
Every day.
You have some goals to hit every day. You have your diet to hit. You have your step account to hit. You have your cardio to hit. You know, you have your training to hit. Just put a tick by those fucking things. It's so fucking simple. The moment you focus on just winning every day and ticking every box, and then letting those days accumulate and compound, before you know it, results come fucking easy. So reality is, if you want results, be consistent, be disciplined, stay locked in, focus on winning the day, and let the results come through compounding days on days, weeks on weeks, months on months.
I think success leaves clues. And Jamie's touched on consistency, and I always like to model success. So I study successful people in all different fields. So if I was looking at Jamie, I watch his morning routine, and I've seen it live because obviously I'm living some of that. So he gets up without an alarm clock. He'll have his supplementation, his hydration, jumps in his car. Then he locks in, he does his cardio. And his cardio, it's not quick 20 minutes, walk in, heartbeat slow, it's proper intense cardio. Then he gets off that, he does his training, jumps in his car, has a quick vape, then he goes for his morning walk. Then he starts to work. But while he's doing his cardio, he's actually working, he's replying to clients. It's that consistency. And people might look at his stories and they may look at his life living on the palm. He didn't just wake up and suddenly he was on the palm. It's that years of consistency. How many years has he been in Dubai? So day after day, that consistency. Now he's living his dream. And I find that so inspiring because I've known Jamie for a long time. I've been in Dubai a long time. But imagine every day, look where he is now. But it's not luck. It's not luck. It's daily consistency. Same. He's like a robot. And why I think me and Jamie get on, we got different goals, but we're very much the same. We just do the same shit every day. Daily. And that's what gives you the, people say, oh, it's luck. It's not luck. It's consistency.
Years of it. 3, good. 4, good. 5, good, Abe, come on. There you go. 6, good, lock in. 7, good, lock in. 8, 10 again. 9, come on again. 10, two more. 11, one more, finish it up. Get it. Yes, good set. One more. Oh, he's had it easy. They want to find an excuse to why they can't do it.
Yeah.
The reality is that success comes from years and years of compounding daily wins. You know, you don't get there overnight. It's like you can say that Rome wasn't built in a fucking day, right? And that whole saying of like anything great was built by tired motherfuckers, which is true. Because anything great was built by people who fucking turned up every day, regardless of how they fucking feel. You know? So whether they're tired, whether they're fucking sick, whether they're depressed, whether they're ill, whether they're fucking motivated, whether they feel great, they still turned up every single fucking day. You know? And that's the thing that most people can't get in their heads, is that none of this shit is luck. It's all fucking given to you because you took the opportunities and you turned up on the days that you didn't fucking want to turn up. You know? And that's the reality, is most people can't turn up when they feel like shit. But the best in the world and the greatest in business, sports, turn up when they feel like shit, when they feel like they can't turn up, when they've had no sleep, when they're fucking lacking in motivation, when they're, you know, I don't know, the fucking family member's sick, someone's died, they still fucking turn up. They're going for a relationship breakup, they lost a loved one. Like, these guys still fucking turn up. And I don't understand why people can't understand that it's not luck.
No, it's not.
They kept turning up when you fucking didn't. And that's why they're where they are and you're where you are. You know, because I always say to people, excuses will always be there if you allow them to be. You know what I mean? We can always use an excuse of, you know, this, you know, I split with my girlfriend, my family member passed away, like I lost my job. But at the end of the day, you're telling yourself these excuses. It's still not stopping you turning up every fucking day.
You can still turn up.
You can still turn up. And I think that's the key takeaway for it. If you want to be successful in life, just turn the fuck up. Period.
Just show up.
Just show the fuck up. 8, two more. 9, finish it. One more, finish job. Get it. Yeah, good set. 3 plates, 4 plates on a Smith, but at what cost do I lift that?
You're
I'd
right.
rather lift 2.5 and make it feel like 4.5 or 4 and train with so much more control and intent and accuracy, and that way save myself the risk of an injury. I think that's the key, is as you get older, 1, you need to train smarter, but 2, as we get older, we've got to think, okay, how many years have we got left in the game? So would you not rather train smarter and less weight focused and almost make a lighter weight feel heavier so that you can have more longevity in the game? Because I can make 2.5 plates feel like 4 plates. I just do it with a lot of intent, accuracy and
once
precision.
you're injured, that's it.
Because once you're injured and you tear a pec,
fuck.
You know, and that's the thing. It's like I always say, like the muscle, once we get bigger, we get stronger. But our joints and tendons do not get fucking stronger. So it's one thing that, you know, you must take into account, especially as you get older, is that a pec tear is an ending of a career. You know, when you're younger, like I believe that, if you get injured, you can come back from it because your body's different. But as you get a little bit older, you've got to be smarter.
Absolutely.
Of abdominal work to finish off with Abe. Look, guys, if you have a weak abdominal wall, fucking train him. It's a muscle, you know, at the end of the day. So guys who don't have very well developed abs, I highly recommend you do some weighted abdominal crunches. I'm just not a huge believer in doing any weighted side bends or anything for the obliques, because at the end of the day, that'll make your waist look thicker. But if you want the density in your midsection, definitely do at least 3 to 4 sets of weighted abs daily. Higher rep ranges, 15, 20 reps. And then always do some little ab work and core work and vacuums and that type of shit to help develop the midsection, keep the midsection tight. Remember, at the end of the day, the abdominal wall is a muscle, so train it like any other muscle and it will grow. Very, very simple. Okay, so that was an absolute sick leg session with Abe. We only did 12 sets on his legs. I think too much volume can actually be a massive disadvantage to leg growth. So especially with his age. So we're just being very smart with his training. We're gonna have a little check-in with him, which we'll put on the YouTube, and that will be up very soon. So we'll check in with him and then we'll go from there.
So end of a great workout. So thanks Ray for capturing the content, and thanks Jamie for an amazing workout.